I just stumbled across the four principles of the Japanese tea ceremony in a book called The Art of Everyday Life. And again, just this writing on these four principles of this wonderful tea ceremony uh, brings in really all of the principles of spiritual life, of spiritual practice. The four guiding principles of the discipline of the tea ceremony are: one, to seek harmony with nature and with human beings. That requires that working on the ego, expanding your sense of self to include others. To show respect for all things and all people. This is that notion of recognizing the divinity in all things, in the nature of all things, in trees and rocks and people and pets and animals. To revere the purity of a clean and orderly environment, that self-discipline, not being lazy, being sattvic with that right balance between action and inaction. And to enter a state of tranquility amid the chaotic world in which we live. It reminds me of that great statement of Swami Vivekananda. He said, he is a yogi who can sit in quiet solitude in the cave in the Himalayas, as well as on Market Street in San Francisco during rush hour, right? Because we carry that inner peace, that inner shrine within us, where we work with that tranquility of being, where we find our real self, our real nature, that ever-present bliss of the moment. In the environment of the wabi-style tea room, the unadorned beauty of natural materials is manifest in every utensil and furnishing. The atmosphere is calm and orderly. Guests show respect for their host and for the objects used to prepare and serve the tea. Careful attention is paid to the craftsmanship apparent in those objects. Appreciation is shown for the poetic message inscribed on the hanging scroll, which sets the theme and refers to the season. The host, in turn, pays meticulous attention to the needs of his guests. Nothing extraneous is present in the room, nor in the conversation which takes place. No unkind words are spoken. The tragedies and turmoil of the outside world are left outside the garden gate. For now, both host and guest reflect upon this special moment that they have been given together. Ichigo ichi, each moment, only once. I think that tea ceremony is very simple, very, very similar to puja, or to the worship, the idea of worshiping the divine. In the essence that it's an external manifestation of an internal reality. That when a puja is done in a shrine, God is invited out of the heart and into the image so that you can physically worship him, giving him food or giving her food, and showing your devotion, singing your songs. And then at the end of the worship, the deity is then again invited to come back into the human heart. And so this notion of this tea ceremony, with its harmony and its peace and its quiet and its respect and its craftsmanship and the attention and the commitment to respect and kindness toward all the objects and the people in the room, again, is also that external manifestation of an internal reality in a spiritual seeker. To be calm, to be respectful, to recognize the beauty around us, to see the wonders of our existence, of our nature, of our being, the beauty of the world around us, but not to stop with it, but to look through it and to learn of that oneness behind it, the space that makes objects available, the silence that allows for the music, and to develop and become aware that that exists in abundance behind the mind in each one of us.